Welcome to Middle East Minute by Al Monitor. From our studio in New York, I'm Adam Lucente. Here are the headlines we're looking at across the region. Today is Friday, July 31st, 2026. Senior Hamas official Ghazi Hamid said on Friday that implementing U.S. President Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan will depend on Israeli commitments. We insisted to the mediators that Israel must abide by the agreement, he told Reuters. Hamid said Israel must withdraw to the lines from October of last year and cease attacks on the enclave before Hamas hands over its weapons to the National Committee for the Administration of Gaza, the Palestinian committee set up to administer the Strip. An Israeli source told the outlet that Israel wants Hamas disarmed and Gaza demilitarized before it withdraws. Trump announced on Thursday evening that the U.S.-led Board of Peace reached a deal for the, quote, complete disarmament of Hamas and other armed groups in Gaza. The board is to oversee Gaza's reconstruction while the committee administers the Strip. Hamas dissolved its government in Gaza earlier this month to make room for the National Committee, which is led by a former Palestinian Authority official. The Board of Peace said on Friday that the deal includes Israel and Hamas ceasing military actions and the Palestinian group turning over civilian and security functions to the committee. For its part, the committee said on Friday it is ready to begin its work. The future of the initiative remains in question, with Israeli strikes continuing recently. The PA's Wafa news agency reported 2 Palestinians were killed in strikes across Gaza on Thursday. The Israeli military said it killed a Hamas military commander that day. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who is facing elections in October, has repeatedly vowed to defeat Hamas and demilitarize Gaza. The mayor of the Spanish enclave Ceuta in North Africa said that a whopping 60,000 migrants have entered during the current border crisis. The influx began on Thursday and has continued into Friday, with at least 18 migrants dying. Morocco has sent more forces to the border with the aim of deterring people from entering Ceuta from its territory, the Associated Press reported. Now, this is not the first time migrants have poured into Ceuta, which is controlled by Spain but located on the African continent bordering Morocco. But the recent crisis follows the Spanish Supreme Court ruling this month that migrants arriving by sea cannot immediately be returned. Footage from the local news outlet El Faro showed hundreds of male migrants swimming to Ceuta. Spain is receiving criticism from European officials over the crisis. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said on Friday, quote, "We cannot allow anyone to come to our union without abiding by our rules," adding that the EU is in touch with Spanish and Moroccan authorities. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni said on Thursday that Italy will take, quote, "extraordinary measures to protect its border." Her deputy, Matteo Salvini, took it a step further, saying the Schengen Agreement, which allows for open border travel between EU states, should be suspended. 14 countries announced on Thursday their support for a Saudi-led alliance to protect the Red Sea amid attacks by the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen. The countries include Pakistan, Turkey, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, Jordan, and Egypt. But Oman and the United Arab Emirates were notably not on the list. Al Monitor's Amber Zaman reported that the effort will be less effective without a U.S. buy-in. The Houthis announced a maritime blockade of Saudi Arabia this month and have attacked Saudi tankers in the Red Sea. A significant move given the kingdom has been rerouting oil exports there due to the fighting over the Strait of Hormuz. Thanks for listening to Middle East Minute. For the links to these stories and to keep up with headlines from across the region, visit almonitor.com and subscribe to Middle East Minute on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, I'm Adam Lucente.